is Brian Denner here. I'm at a tea day party at the corner of Alamo and Tapo Canyon and Simi Valley. I'm talking with
Terry, Terry, Vera.
And what motivated you ladies to get out here today? What's the biggest issue that got you out here today?
Our government not spending our tax dollars the way we want them spent.
Fed up with the deception. Our government taking control and taking away our freedom.
And I've pretty much had it with Congress doing what they please, and I think they need to pay attention.
And what do you think of our local politicians?
Well, when I've called them to give them my opinion, they just kind of give me lip service.
And who are, which ones are you talking about?
Oh,
Like Audra Strickland, Tony Strickland, Elton Gallagly.
Strickland, Galgi, Waxman, you know, they're all the local people.
And what's your flag about? Can you hold that out a little bit more?
It's called the Gadsden flag. It was actually a precursor to our American flag that we have now. It represents a timber rattlesnake, which is only found in the original 13 colonies. And for every convicted criminal that Britain had and sent to the American colonies, the American colonies sent a rattlesnake back over to Britain. And the Don't Tread on Me is because they were taxing the American colonies, and they got tired of it. Don't tread on me then, don't tread on me now.
So how did you hear about this event?
Through the Ventura County Star.
And with the event that you came out here today, did you go to any of the other events?
Yes. The
Which
one?
one?
In Westlake.
Westlake, me
From
too.
10 to, or when was it? Noon to 2.
And did anybody speak at that? Did you see any local politicians?
Tom Paine was on
Yes.
tape.
Who?
Tom Paine. They had him from YouTube on tape. I went to the Reagan Library. There was also a group, though they said they couldn't be there. They were there, and then we came here. And I'm from Reno, and I can't stand Harry Reid.
You can't stand Harry Reid. Why? How come?
Don't forget Nancy.
Because I just don't think he's a patriot. I don't think he's for freedom. I don't think he's for stands for what's good for our country.
And what do you
The way
think?
we treat our military. They just won a war. You don't hear a word about that they won a war. But now they're calling
Iraq,
military
Afghanistan?
extremists. In Iraq, they did 17 of the 18 things they were supposed to do. They're not getting any credit. They're being treated today on Fox. It said being treated like extremists.
What do you think the money that was spent in the last 8 years? Because there obviously wasn't a tea rally until Barack Obama became president. The bailouts that started under Bush, the Medicare prescription drug benefit, the war funding, all those other fundings.
We had a Democratic Congress.
He's making it much, much worse, not to mention all of his other policies.
Like what policies?
Oh, abortion for one thing. $460 million a year going for global abortion for women in other countries to have abortions. Why are we paying for that?
They made banks take stimulus. They made banks take the stimulus money.
Right.
Those banks were forced to take it. They were told if they didn't take the stimulus money that they would be audited and cost a lot of money. They tried to give the money back and the government wouldn't let them. Furthermore, they want to now go into insurance companies and perhaps hire and fire people there. Whose right is the government to get into our businesses? We own the government. It's our government.
And who did you support in the...
Now they have Spain wanting to sue the Reagan people that told him about
Gave him advice.
advice for torture for our people killed by terrorists, but they're not terrorists anymore. They're enemy combatants. Now they're calling our military extremists and terrorists. This is the United States. I cannot believe the difference.
So do you
This is
believe
not the country that
torture
I
didn't happen, or that it should be legal?
I believe if it means lives for American people, do it.
The torture should be legal.
Absolutely. If these guys want to do these things to our people, then you do what you got to do to keep us safe.
Do you agree?
Absolutely.
We should not have terrorist training camps in this country and call our military extremists. They're calling our military today extremists. They're calling us terrorists. Enemy combatants are what they now call the terrorists. They want to close Guantanamo and bring them here? Excuse me.
Which politicians did you support in the primaries? In the presidential primary and the 2008 primaries?
Not Obama.
I voted for McCain.
I
but you
voted
know
for
what?
McCain.
First of all, he's an American citizen. Obama could not prove that he was an American.
Do you believe he wasn't born here?
I believe he was
Not
not
only
born
that,
here.
Where do you think he was born?
I think he was born in
Kenya.
his parents are not natural-born citizens.
His
Our
grandmother was
Constitution,
also-
which they do not go by or believe in anymore,
She
they want to
died
have
the day before the
transnational
election.
law.
Imagine that.
Transnational law for our country, letting other countries dictate how our country should rule.
Do you think he was born here?
No, I have no idea, but we have not seen a birth certificate. I don't know. I have
It
no
doesn't
idea.
matter. His parents aren't
Do you
natural.
think he was born here?
Well, he hasn't said anything about being born here.
Oh, he said he was born here, but you don't believe it's the story?
Where was he born?
Hawaii?
He was born in Hawaii?
Yeah, that's not proven.
Why does the governor of Hawaii lock up his papers so nobody else can see it?
And
what is the reason for that?
His own aunt said he was not born here.
His
aunt,
grandmother said that
his
he wasn't
illegal
born
aunt
here?
that was living here illegally said that he was not born here.
So do you think John McCain didn't think of this during the campaign, or just didn't want to bring it up?
I think John McCain was too
McCain's a
kind.
wuss. I'm glad he didn't make it.
He was a jerk.
I'm sorry
He
that
spoke up.
Obama did, but I'm glad.
John McCain did us no favors. I would have rather seen Mitt Romney. He would have known what to do about the money. He wouldn't be wasting our... Right now they have $78 billion. They don't even know where it went. Excuse me, we live on Social Security. We can hardly make it. We're raising 2 grandkids. There's nobody helping us. But we're sending billions of dollars to Dubai, to China, to where else? Iraq, Pakistan, I don't know. India. We're sending money to other countries. And you can't even get a loan here.
$900 million to the Gaza Strip.
They don't even know where 78 billion is. They've lost 78 billion. And we work hard for our money.